ready to go to work at the nail salon. And I just wanted to talk about doing things genuinely. Uh, sometimes people will ask you to do something and you maybe don't want to do it. And, you know, sometimes you think about, okay, well, should I do this or should I not? But I'm telling you, please, if there's something that you don't want to do, don't do it just to please the person. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Because what that does is that you have this teeth gritting, I don't want to do that type of attitude while saying yes. And the person that you're doing this for can feel that. I mean, they understand that, hey, this person is not susceptible of what I'm asking them to do. And so, therefore, even if they do this for me today, I'm not going to ask that person to do anything again. Especially if this is maybe the second or third time they've asked you to do this particular thing. In their hearts, they're just like, okay, well, this has been consistently the attitude towards this, so I'm not going to ask you to do that. I'm just going to avoid using you for that particular job, whether that's babysitting or cleaning or going to the store or whatever it is. Getting help driving around somewhere. If someone needs help and you really want to help them, just say, hey, oh, sorry, look at that. Just say, hey, I don't want to do that right now, but it'll be a better time for me to do it at this time. Insert date and time. I can't do that right now, but I can, or I would be able to, or would like to do it at this time. Or I don't want to do that at all. Like, that's just something I don't want to do. That way, you're actually communicating with the person. They don't ask you, they don't feel nervous about asking you about it. They know clearly if you will or will not do it. And they're not feeling like they're forcing you to do something and you're doing it out of guilt or shame or trying to fit in or whatever it is. The worst thing I've come across is trying to ask people for help and they've said yes while looking like no. And then I try and avoid getting help from that person and they get upset or bothered or irritated with me because they're like, well, why are you not asking me to do that? Well, your behavior over the course of the times that I did ask you previously have said otherwise. So why would you be the person to ask? I'm not going to ask the person who always has attitude. Not only that, maybe you're giving me attitude right now about why I'm not asking you. So there you go. There's the answer. Like, I'm really shaky about asking for help from people who have given me pushback. And not the type of pushback like that's just a plain, no, not today, Jamia. I can't do that. That's not possible. It's not possible. If you give me a straight up answer, no, I'll ask you again. I'll just be like, okay, well, that day wasn't good for them. Let me try again. But if that person is like, oh my gosh, or I don't know, I got that. I don't know. I don't know. And any noise that you can make without saying a word, those contribute to bad communication, bad vibes, just bad everything. So my response today to that is to keep the people that you love, keep communication with them about the things that you will or will not do to them so that you don't ruin your relationships. Because, they're out here, they need your help, and you'd be like, well, I'm your friend. Why would you not come to me about that? Like, I'm probably the first person you should have came to about that. Well, maybe not. Maybe you need to check yourself on what you call a friend or how you communicate to your friends, because obviously you haven't created a trusting relationship as far as what you will or will not do for that person. Or you probably created some type of foundation that, oh, it's not okay to help this person. And they feel that. So they'll never ask you for your help. And they'll never request your help for any reason. Out of shame or guilt or not wanting to pester you. They're just like, I'm not going to bother that person at all. Anyway, that was on my mind, and I just felt like giving that. So have you ever had, asked somebody to do something and then they just gave you a bad attitude, and so from that point on you just never ask that person again? And then also comment below if that person, if you avoided that person, asking that person for help, have they ever asked you why you're not asking for help from them, and how did you handle it? Like, what was the conversation, or what did they say about it? Did they apologize? Like, let's have a conversation about this, because this happens, and sometimes it's kind of nerve-wracking on both sides. That person's wondering why you're avoiding them or not asking them to do this thing that they know that you need help with, and you're nervous to even ask them for help. So you guys answer the box and let me know, and like and subscribe.